Okay, so let's like app use course that way, and app use Express.json. Yes, and here. Now we are set up middleware. Middleware are functions that process requests before they reach out endpoints, right? And first, course, right? Course. This is essential. Without it, our browser would block requests from our front end. This is a security feature that we are explicitly allowing, all right? And we have this expression Express.json. This parses incoming JSON data. When our front end sends data like Gwei 1 billion, for instance, this middleware converted into a JavaScript object that we can use, all right? So just remember, middleware are functions that process requests before they reach out our endpoints, right? So something like that. And now first endpoint. Let's create our first endpoint. That is going to be a post, right? Create a like that API convert from Gwei. Yes, and let's create that. Create our back and rest. Yes, so our first endpoint is a post request. Yes, is a post request. Let's finish it. Is a post request to API converter, but because we are sending data to the request body, so get wouldn't allow that. So it makes two parameters. Rec, that is request, contains data from the client, and rest, that is response, is how we send data back, all right? And we need to continue there with let's say that, and let's complete there doing a try. Yes, try something that way, const, and we have our way and network. Okay, and our network here, and whack sort body. Yes, so we use a try catch block for error randomly. If something goes wrong, we don't want into our server to crash, all right? We extract way and network from the request body using this structuring, clear and simple, right? Let's say that, and let's put our conversion here. So let's continue here. So now our first const it, right? Either format, yes, Gwei, and const Gwei ether format either Gwei. And about it, here's where the magic happens. So this ether, this here, ether dot format ether, this converts Gwei to Ethereum. It's handling all the decimals place automatically, right? For example, let's suppose here, if we have, just to suppose, these numbers and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, this is like 1 Ethereum. Yes, this is what will happen, right? So this is okay. So now, yes, and Ether format units, yes, and format unit makes so easy, so much than we are doing the manually, all right? And count symbol, all right? Okay. Yes, and now let's continue like const symbol equals network equals BNB, right? Or BNB. H. Yes, let's say that. So we use our ternary operator here. It's a short-handed if else, right? This is a ternary operator, right? And this is cool because we convert a logical and identical for both networks, right? They use 18 decimals since BNB Chain in event compatible, right? So let's continue. Try that, and now our REST and JSON, or JSON here, and Gwei, man, edge, symbol. Let's save that. So here we send back a JSON response, yes, with all converted values. The front end will receive this and update a 3 input fields automatically, right? This is to be good. So we put our catch, and now let's catch here like res status JSON. Sorry, this is value. Yes, let's save it, and if anything goes wrong, like invalidating input, we catch the error and send a 400 status code, right? 400 means bad requests. The client sends something we can't process, okay? So this is our first, this is our first endpoint. So let's now to our second endpoint, right? Okay, let's continue with our second endpoint. And here was wrong. The correct is format unit, okay? So just pay attention here. The correct is Ethers format ether, and here constant Gwei ether format units, okay? And now let's continue with our second endpoint, right? So we did a post, and now we will do our the second endpoint that will going to be another post, API post, but now yes, API and convert is going to be a convert from Gwei, that way, right? Network and res, and here, and try const Gwei network equals break body 2 here, and this is important parse units, okay? Gwei to Gwei. Notice we can to string and the end. So Ethers returns a big number object for position. So but JSON can't serialize big number, so we convert into a string. So this is a common pattern in Web3 development. Alright, so we need to have this, we need to be careful with that. So const Gwei equals ether like parse, ethers parse unit, right? Gwei and Gwei to string. Save that. And const ethers format units Gwei, Gwei to. Let's save that. Const symbol equals network, it's the same, goes BNB or ternary B ETH, right? Let's save it like that and let's return JSON. Exactly. Is going to be exactly the same here. Let's copy and let's paste here. No problem. Now let's do our catch. Catch. JSON. Value. Something wrong here. Let's do this correction. So catch here. JSON. Save it. Okay. And now our third endpoint. Let's close it. It's try catch. Okay, our third endpoint. Right. Alright, and let's continue with our third. Now, what we can do? Yes, we can copy here, paste here, right? This is going to be our convert from main, right? This is will be the same. Our const value. This is now is not Gwei, is value, right? Let's save that. This is Gwei ether parses. This is change. Ethers dot parse ether value, right? String. Alright, so it converts a readable Ethereum like 1 into Gwei, right? Like 1 and that Ethereum billion. Alright. And now in our const, right? This is our Gwei. This will be our Gwei, and ether here is ether dot format units is Gwei, and Gwei. Translate with the Gwei. Let's save that. And our symbol network, this is wanna change. Alright. And all the things will be exactly the same. Alright. And we created our third endpoint, and now our server, right? Finally we want the server on port 3000. So let's const port const, come on, port 3000, and I'm listening our port, this equals, yes, that way. So console log, and let's just use an icon and to be log. Good. Yes, like that way. Can do that here and port. So here we create here I was using the wrong signal here. It's not here like test. We used to use the debug like that way. There we go. And now, but okay, now it's correct. Okay, and let's continue. Wait, we are almost finished. All right. And alright, let's test it in our terminal. And let's go, let's open, let's close that, and let's open a new terminal here. Okay, and alright, we need to test now, and we need to make sure the main project folder and run. So, and now let's test it. Okay, let's use that and npm start. Let's see. Something is wrong. Let's see what is happening here. Convert index. Wait expression. Node.js started. I know. Oh, I know that what happened here. Let's see our package JSON, and here start node, right? Let's take that. Let's try it. Yes, let's try again. Oh, yes, server random port available in lot. So it's working. Let's continue. We are almost finished our project. Amazing, amazing. Now let's create our front end. This is going to be a simple front end, right? And just to start, let's use it. Let's do copy here some simple command here, and meta text for purpose display right here, our tile and our link right here. Okay, and our body, and we will have our body. And main, and let's start here. We have a div class. Is going to be a container, and our div, right? Yes, and just here 8.1 and Web3. Let's call it like Web3 Unit Converter. Yes, let's save that. And for this video, not to take a long time, my purpose here is not just to dive a lot of in front end or this part. So this is going to be a part thing, and just for this part, the video don't be so long, I will just copy and paste here, but you can see all the code in the GitHub. Alright, and don't worry. So let's go. So okay, I did the same for our index is ready, and our style CSS is ready too. And just a tip here is a good thing, because in some cases the AI tools can help us to do this design or something like that. For CSS, for instance, is very good. Okay, and now let's just code our app like that file. Okay, because this is the most important part of JavaScript logic. So let's const our API URL. Yes. So here let's use in our ATP localhost. Yes, 3000 API, right? Yes, and now let's const Gwei input, right? This is what we call document by get elementary by ID, and we call this Gwei. And now this is allow us to read values and update them automatically. Let's do this for the others and create our constant. We can do that. Okay, it's ready here. Just to save a little time. All right, and now this flag prevents infinity looping. So let is updating equals false. Let's save that. And helper function. Let's create a function here that is where it selected network and return document query selector input name equals network. No, here is here close, yeah, and check it, right? Dot value. This is returned either Ethereum or BNB Chain. Is no, it's not R. It's just value. This value, right? Yes. This function. So this function get selected network and helpers function to get which network that. Okay. And now when user switches between Ethereum or BNB, it returns the label. So now we have our radios by 4 each. Let's go there, radio like that, and we have our radio add event listener. Yes, and we have change. No, we have changed that. Const network selected network. Yes. So when user switches between Ethereum and update and BNB, update the label and recovered the value for the new network. Oh, yes, okay, this is what I say. And main label, so update the label text Ethereum or BNB and main label dot text content puts network equals here and that one. Or okay. And again, for this video not to be so long, I will put all the code here, and you can see in GitHub all this explained in each function. Alright, So we have finished our code. Let's see what we created. And I just wanted to say important thing. Here it was wrong, but now it's correct, right? This is the correct way to use that. Is value with that way. And he was wrong too, because before here we were using Ethereum here too, but the correct is value in here post. All right, so it's correct now. As I say, you can see all of this code in GitHub. Okay, and let's see what we created, like index. Can you open and see Ethereum? Okay, let's try to do that. 1 Ethereum is equal this Gwei, and 2. Let's try that. Oh, it's working in BNB Chain. 2 BNB Chain in this, right? And this, if I put just 5 or 5 that. So exit 21. Oh, yes, and 21 in Ethereum is that way. Okay, so this will convert automatically, right? And I hope you really like this video, and if you have any question you can put it on the comments. Okay, and bye bye.